So today I'm gonna try to finish the project that I did. Not that I did, that Vivex did, to visualize the thing. But uh, that I was working on trying to automate all the visualizations of stuff. After I'm done with that, I'm gonna study these things that are left here. Then I'm gonna study the uh, debugger stuff, how it's made, and study these things here about the sys library. So there are two things that I need to know here, that I want to know. One of these things is, how can I save in a bigger format, in a bigger shape, the graph, so I can fit more information on it. And the other thing is, how can I schedule this thing to run? I think file.close is the way to close with open. Maybe we can do the print. I need to wait for it to load here. So while I do that, drink some water. Yeah, Python traceback. That's what I want to know. Every time you get an error, you get those messages that show the path of the error. I want to know how that works. Oh, let me put an alarm here. I think I'm going to spend 4 hours here today. Or maybe even more, depending on whether I decide to eat on stream or not. So after I do this file here, my goal is to get a variable to be assigned to a data frame, and then use that variable to loop through the data frame that I want to get the graphs from, which is sklearn from this case. Then I want to build another file that is going to schedule the execution of this file, so that it waits for this script to finish. Because if I do this on a for loop, I'm not really sure. This is probably not the best way to do it, but I think it's the one that is the easiest one. And I don't want to spend a lot of time thinking about this, because I want to focus on the other stuff first. So I think for now, this is the best thing to do. So once I do that, then I'm gonna loop through this file, columns, which is a file data frame that I created with all the folders that exist inside this module. And then each one of these folders is gonna call this function and create the graph. And then hopefully the execution of this is gonna stop with this schedule thing, and then go back each time until it finishes the file. For all these columns here, which are rows of the thing. And then I have this script here that takes the name of the library, transforms it into a data frame. And then maybe I can loop through the site packages thing outside of this and loop through all the files and create for all the libraries those graphs. But I'll try to do that once I'm finished with this one. Oh, so now it works. Is 0. Let me see if it gives me 1. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I'm gonna delete this. Before it was giving me 8. I don't understand why, but now apparently it works. So whatever. So now let me think here. So now I have to loop through this data frame. So I gotta figure out how to get the columns. I think I'm gonna use iloc for that. And instead of a slist directory, I'm gonna let me think. Because I already kind of forgot how the main script worked. List.append file name. Oh, so I'm not gonna need these ones. I just need the name of the module itself, I guess. Oh, but then when I'm saving here, it's not gonna remember to create a different directory to each one. Yeah, because the name of the module should be sklearn dot the library. So I do need both sklearn, which is the module name, and the name of the column of each one. And this is for the data frame. So I need module name. Module name dot column. Call. Right. Now I just have to figure out how to do that programmatically. Print call name. Cluster. Let me see if this is the first one. Yeah, it's the first one. Here. So here is the rows number, the index of the rows, and then this is the index of the columns. Compose. Compose. Yeah, so that's gonna be y here. This is the variable that I created there. Then f is gonna be module name. Oops. Call name here, module name here. And then this is gonna call the file with module the mode true. I'm gonna erase time.sleep here. Okay, now I think it works, and this is gonna be for x in length df, which is the data frame. I can erase this because I'm already filtering the Py scripts on the previous one. In range length def. Yeah, now it works. Yeah, so I think this is correct. I just need to erase this. So now I can. So now I have to create a scheduler here. Scheduling. I'll put scheduling because I'm not sure if there are other files from libraries that are named schedule themselves. And apparently I don't have this installed, so I'm gonna install here. Install package. But I have to search for videos on YouTube because I forgot how to use this. Now I have to put schedule.time. So hopefully my idea is that I'll be able to run that other file in intervals. Because if I run in a for loop, then the usually I'm not sure how if Graphics works this way, but with Matplotlib I wasn't being able to build separate graphs. It just builds one on top of the other, and then it gives you the wrong graph because it doesn't close the I think the framework or our execution doesn't close because the file is still running the other script. So we have to let the script finish, let's say, and then start running again, I believe, in order for the graphs to be good.
Hello everyone, welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and in this wonderful tutorial, we're trying to see how to automatically schedule tasks using Python, right? So Python gives you several packages that allows you to be able to automatically schedule tasks such as schedule, such as plan, such as sched, such as app scheduler. So this behavior can be done with crontab and then also with at on Windows, right? Crontab for Unix-based system. And there's also a crontab package that you can also use for Python. So let's see how to work with it. But before we move on, subscribe to this channel, and then you want to subscribe, you can also subscribe, and then you can also click the bell button so that anytime there's an update of a video, you'll be able to get notification. And I also want to ask whether the audio has been improved. So if it has been improved, you can let me know. So let's start with it, right? Okay, so now let's start. So first of all, to install it, just go with pip install, right? Schedule, right? That is how to install it. So let's install it perfectly, and then now let's see how to do it, right? So the basic idea is that first of all, just going to import the package. So import schedule, then also need to import time, right? Apologies for my keyboard. Then the next thing we need to do is that we need to define the particular jobs that you want to do. So dev job. That is, you can just name it as any function, right? Then let's pass in something that's very simple. So print, let's say reading time. Reading time, right? That is something very simple. Now we can also create another job, which is going to be something different. So this is not going to be, there's going to be coding, right? So let's call it as coding time or programming time. Something very simple. So we have two different functions, two different tasks that you want to do. So how do we work on it? So just have to specify the time. So this is going to be where you're going to specify the time that you wanted to do, or the schedules, right? So it's going to be schedule dot every a particular stuff. So every 10 seconds, I want you to do a particular stuff. So do, then you pass it. So inside this do is where you're going to pass in your particular function. So it's going to be our job. So every 10 seconds, I want to do a particular stuff, right? So that's the basic idea about it. You can also make it like every 20 seconds or something. So let's make this one every 5 seconds, and then every 10 seconds I want to do coding. So that's the basic idea about it. So perfect. So the next thing we need to do is that we have to start with while true, when with while true, then schedule dot run pending. Perfect. Then we're going to set the time to sleep as 1, right? Perfect. That's how we put the time there. Now let's see how to work with it. So I'm just going to go with Python and the name of my app. So it's going to work perfectly for us without any issues. So every 5 seconds, going to print reading time. So we start reading time. Every 10 seconds, going to print coding time. So reading coding time. So that's how it's going to be doing perfectly, right? So the end of the order. Okay. Now you can also add something to it in case you want to specify a date. So schedule dot every day, right? You can also make it specific. So every dot day at a specific time. So at now it is 11:35, 32. So let's say at 11.
I'm just gonna copy the structure that I did there. Schedule every. I think I'm gonna put 20 seconds. 2, and then the job. True. Schedule run pending. So now I have to put here. I think I'm gonna rename this file to graph builder instead. Then I put main here. And maybe I can put module name in the arguments of the function. Let's start off here. Yeah, that will probably be the best. And then I don't need any other arguments. Yeah, if name equals name. I'm actually gonna put as an empty string because I wanna pass a bunch of modules. Here I'm gonna create a different folder for the data frames, and I'm gonna create a one for each folder inside packages eventually. But I just wanna see if this works first. So here I'm gonna import graph builder. Then inside of here I'm gonna put main scalar, which is the name of the library. Yeah. Maybe there are a lot better ways to do this, but this is the easiest one for me. Let's get learn. Now I erase this. Now it seems to be good. There we go. And the files will be stored hopefully on a folder like this. I'm gonna change the name of this folder so it doesn't save on the same one. Just so I can see if it's working or not. I think I did everything correctly here. Loop through the data frame. Yes, module name dot column name, which is the name of each column. Maybe I could have done the name of each column directly like this, so I don't have to. Yeah, but then it would be a problem because module name would have to be different each time. And I wouldn't be able to pass through this function and do it on the other file. I think it's better this way. Yeah, here supposedly is true. Schedule. Let me see the to the end of the video.
31
And I'm gonna watch one more video just to make sure if that's how it's done.
or 33. I want you to do something. So do something else, right? What do I want you to do? So do, let's change this one. Let's add another function to make it value frame. It's going to be, this is not going to be coding, but let's call this plain, something like that, right? So at that particular time, will be plain, or we gaming or something. Plain, something, right? Perfect. So that's the basic idea about it. So this is going to be our plain function, right? So 33 is already 33, so let's make it 34, right? Let's leave it, then we'll close our already run function, then let's run it. Perfect. So at that particular time, I'm going to do the plain stuff. So reading time, everything I can still the 11:34, right? Reading. So you're waiting for the time for it to be. And so that's the basic idea about it, right? For it to work. So there are several ways you can do it. There are several ways you can do it. So it's a very simple package. So the basic idea is that just imports your schedule, you define your activities, then you specify the schedule so that playing time has come already, right? Because the time is 34. Very interesting. That is how to work on this particular package. Very, very interesting. Now let's do something interesting. So I'll stop this. I'm going to do something interesting. So we're using Python request to help us do something interesting. So import request, right? We're using request, then we'll be doing something useful. Right? So we're using a URL call from Coinbase, right? It's a simple API. Then we use that one to get some data. So let me copy the URL. I'm going to pass in my URL here, right? So this is the URL, and then using request. So let's call it as whatever you want to call it as. Say data. Going to request dot get our URL. Right, so that's the basic idea. Let's make it page rather. So data. Page, right? Perfect. Now then we're going to create the data. It's going to be our page.json file. Perfect. So let's see what this JSON gives us. So I'll move to our Python to import request. Then just going to create our URL. Then we just give it our data. Let's go to p is go to request dot get. You already see that I made a mistake somewhere, right? That's why you have to try somewhere before. So data then p dot json. Remember that you also have that issue anytime you're working with request. You will most often make mistakes. So every data going to print all of them perfectly fast like a dictionary. So that is how to work with it. So what we need to fetch is we need to fetch
I think this the rest of this video is just redundant stuff. There was one video I saw about this. Oh yeah, it was this one.
Hi everyone, welcome to my video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a very important concept that is scheduling. So let's say you have a Python script and you want to run your code at every Wednesday or every Thursday or every morning 7 o'clock or every day or every particular time interval or a date interval. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how do we do that. So let's quickly dive into the code. So I'm going to say import schedule as usual and import time, of course. And I'm going to define a function that's going to do nothing, right? I'm just going to print my name. That is Somil Shah. All right. So yeah, we are done with the function and now I need to write a loop that's going to iterate over n number of times. Before that, I need to say schedule dot every 10 seconds, of course, dot seconds dot do job. So basically every 10 seconds do what? Say do nothing, or basically just call the function. All right, so that's it, and I have to say schedule dot execute. All right, so run pending, and this should work. Let's run this, and this should work after every 10 seconds. All right, so oh my bad, sorry for that. All right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. There you go, lovely. After 10 seconds. So this is going to execute after every 10 seconds. So let me just stop my code and make it work.
The only thing I'm not sure about is why put times deep here if it's already supposedly every 10 seconds. I guess it's just so it doesn't hit the execution every time, and then saves memory or something like that.
Every Wednesday. So basically every dot Wednesday dot at what time? So I can say at I need to turn on at 12 o'clock in the, or let's say 1 o'clock in the evening, and do what? Do nothing. So basically every Wednesday at 1 o'clock this function will execute. So you can also set up you can automate a lot of tasks with Python. Basically every Wednesday or every morning it's going to back up your database or store the file. A lot of stuff. The applications are endless. I'm just showing you how do we write the code. So some of the functions that you can see is these are the one. So schedule every 10 minutes or maybe every hour or every day at so and so time. Or if you want to say every 5 to 10 minutes, yep, that is possible. Every Monday, every Tuesday. If you want to say every Wednesday at what time, do what. So this everything is possible. So these are the commands. So yeah, that's it.
Now is the moment of truth. Let's see if it works. Hopefully it works. Yeah. First argument must be callable. This sucks. At least to build the graph. So I don't understand. Let me try if I comment this out. Run again. Must be callable. Now the problem is I have to delete the file, the count file. But I will do that once I figure this out. So I think I need to put this stuff inside of the loop here. And I'm not sure if I need this run pending here. That's what's so weird about this. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm supposed to put time.sleep here before the run pending. Because it's probably hitting this execution and then going directly into this one right away. I'm gonna put 21 here just in case. And apparently that's not it. What is going on? So maybe I should do it on the same file. Maybe if I do it inside the graph builder thing, like here. Import schedule here. Import. Erase this. I think a good idea is gonna be to also put a count here for the file. So how can I close the execution once the file is over? So exit is the answer. And let me try to put it an index that is out of range here. See what happens. It's out of bounds, so it doesn't run. So I imagine it will work. I can put here if y greater than this will probably make it so it stops the execution once it gets bigger than the length of the df. Maybe df.columns is gonna work better. Oh, great. Didn't even save the thing. So it's not running this one. Oh, now it's running this statement here. Maybe I can put here. The hell, man. And maybe I can use the OS to run it. Yeah, but then I will have to figure out how to pass the arguments. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with the schedule. Just don't understand what's going on. Oh, I have to run main here. That's the problem. Oh, but it should hit this line here first. I print one here. Yeah, it does read this.
How's it going, guys? And in this video, we're going to be walking through how you can automate the execution of your scripts in Windows. Specifically, if you want to schedule your tasks so that they run every single day, this is how you do it. And so the first thing you're going to do is inside of the Windows computer that you're on, you're going to click on the start button, and then you can type in Task Scheduler. And then inside of Task Scheduler, make sure that you're in the Task Scheduler library. This is in the bottom part of it. And then what we're going to be doing is clicking on the Create Task action and give this thing an appropriate name, so like Daily Python Script. And you can choose whether or not you want this script to run when the computer is logged in or not. I'm going to leave it to you when it's logged in or not, so you can change that to whatever you'd like. The other thing we're going to be doing here is under the actions for this particular scheduling task is we're going to click on New, and we're going to be first locating the location of the Python executable on this particular.
Hey everyone, Derek here from WaveScript. In this video, I want to show you how we can automate running a Python script daily. In this example, we'll go to a website and make sure that that website is still up every single day. Let's get started. Starting out, we'll go to the WaveScript platform and sign in. I've already signed in, so now I'll click on Create a New Script. Once here, we'll turn the script on, and the Python code that we want to execute, make sure that it's still up. We'll go to requirements.txt and put in the requirements that we need. Since we're just using requests.py, I have a website is up or down. To do that, we only need the status code to run our script. When we execute to output that variable, then do nothing in the WaveScript platform. If you have any questions, as always, please let us know.
Yeah, I don't think that. Maybe if I try to erase this if may equals thing. So it seems like the problem is that, oh, is the way that I'm putting here, I guess. Maybe I have to put it like this. So yeah, that's the issue there. But let me. No, let me try like this first. If yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, so now he hits that. Ah, no, now I get it. Oh, so I understand what's going on here. No. But it's weird that it's running the script when I did that. I guess when it gets to the function, it runs the function anyway, even though it didn't run this. And when I was doing here, it's probably running the function when it hits. Yeah, it's probably the same problem. So I have to put the arguments outside here. But I don't think I even need this file. So I'm gonna try to do the if name was May thing and do it like this to see if it works. So here is gonna create this scheduler, and then I can put the time in the bottom like the other guys did. So now is the moment of truth. I'm just gonna erase that print statement. So it should have worked already because in schedule.run pending should have run, or maybe not. No, it's because it's every 20 seconds. So I'm gonna wait for one more time, and if it works, I'm gonna delete the count CSV, start again. Nice. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna need the other file. No, but that's the problem. Now it's stopped for some reason. Maybe it's because the folder already exists. Maybe it's cleaner if I have the other file as well. So let's think. Module name should always be sklearn. Why is it stopping the execution? Let me try from the different file and see if it works. I shouldn't need to change anything here because the name is not gonna be equal to main, so it's not gonna run these things. Oh, and I should put the other way around. I'll do that. Put this first. Maybe if I have the folder open, it doesn't work. I should have a print statement there. Oh no, it exits the code. Maybe it's because the timer should be equal to the thing. So I'm gonna put 1 second earlier and see if it works. But I'm also gonna check if there is anything with name here. Module name, call name. And this calls final file dot main. The name, sure. Something I just realized is this should be a variable. But it seems to be working anyway. So I guess I'm not gonna change this. Oh, it's because it is his own strings. The string closes here. Oh, it makes sense. And so I can do this here. It's gonna be better. And I'm not gonna print all the lines like it is printing. Or maybe there isn't a way to do that. Yeah, so here, just gonna do this. There are a couple of warnings here as well that, but these I'm only gonna try to change once I start playing around with this. Just see different types of graphs that I can do. I think now is better to focus on the framework so I can loop this through all the files on all the libraries. Yeah, but here seems to be working everything. It's not a problem with the name of the thing here. This one doesn't matter for that. So let's try again. Oh, that's crazy. What the fuck is happening? I tried 20 instead. See if it works. Now I stopped on the first one. So it might be because I have the file open here, the directory. So let me try again. Still done on the first one. It's weird that it's working, but now it works 2 times. It's probably this time here that is off. The weird thing that it works, but it only runs. It never creates the graph. Let me try it on this here, just see if this works. Print done. Again, 2 times only. Other thing that I'm thinking about is maybe I should put the module directory here. It's gonna be easier instead of doing this. Maybe it's because of the name of the function. but it shouldn't change anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the module directory as an argument instead of doing that. Oh, I get it. I'm calling here the wrong way. That's the problem. Because module has to be, oh yeah, the module is gonna be sklearn dot the thing. So I should just do main instead. You shouldn't pass any arguments. Oh no, but yeah, I'm getting confused because two different scripts. So it is correct. Schedule. It's sklearn here, sklearn, CSV. I'm trying to print column name. Hmm. So it's not running the function. What if I erase this? It doesn't run the function. Oh, now there's one position. So now it ran the function. It ran the second time. If it's running through this, it should print column name. So when it prints, I'm gonna know that it actually ran the function. So the problem has to be with this thing here. So I'm gonna have to watch more videos about it. Maybe I can use a different library as well. It's just that this seems to be the easiest one to use. It seems interesting as well. For free.
Hello guys, today let me show you how you can schedule a Python scripts to run at your designated time. For this you need to import a module called schedule and time. Both these modules are available in your Python standard library, so you don't need to worry. You can directly write the scripts, just import schedule and time. Now for scheduling a job, you need to define a function for what you're going to do. So I'll be doing a basic sum function, def sum, hold on, and then here you can write your whatever the code you want to schedule to repeat the jobs or iterate it at your designated time. So for in my case I will just do a sum 4 plus 5, so I will just do a sum print sum is sum, then I will be writing another one schedule job run at sorry run at. So this is just whenever the print will happen, print for sum will happen, it will just give me the time also at what time it ran. So just so that we can have a clear picture. Date time dot now. So basically for using this this will give me the current system time. So for running this code you need to import another module called date time. Okay, now you need to go for the schedule ending time dot set. Now if you run this program you can see, okay, sorry, it should be dot here. Oh, now let me see, I will put timer also here and you can see the time every 10 seconds.
No, so you put time sleep plus 1.
Sum is 9, schedule job ran at 35-40 seconds. Now we'll wait for the next occurrence. So you can say 10 seconds, every 10-second intervals it runs. Now we can schedule the job in various ways. Let me show you the other ways also. In the same way you can go for minutes also.
So let me erase this line altogether. See what happens. Doesn't work. This thing is busted. Let me print it and see what happens. So it looks like I'm gonna have to use the more difficult alternatives. Oh, sklearn, comma. I think the OBS disconnected. Yeah, OBS disconnected. So I'm gonna stop recording now because my internet stopped working. And I'll be back when it comes back. See ya.